Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
Yeah. Today, I would like to ask you some question about part three. The first question is, when do people like to read the newspapers?
Well, in my country, people generally read newspaper at the beginning of the day in the morning, sipping a cup of tea or coffee. They love it that way due to busy schedules. Some of them like to read it while traveling or even in lunch breaks.
Thank you. How important is it for people to have a choice of newspaper?
Choices are essential. Um, the freedom is the freedom to choose a newspaper from a variety empowers the reader. They can consult they can consult different sources of the truth and check if the news delivered is reliable and trustworthy. Um, it is possible. It is possible with a variety of newspaper.
Next question. What does a good newspaper contain?
According to me, a good newspaper contains truth in an unbiased form, irrespective of the possible consequences. Plus, there should be a variety of topics covered for every age of group.
Why do some people choose to read the news on the internet rather than in a newspaper?
Internet news is easily accessible, user friendly, and instant. Uh, Newspaper preferred by some people, especially uh, the young generation, over a newspaper.
How is internet news different from the news you read in a newspaper?
Newspaper is more interactive and lively than a newspaper. Also, it is eco-friendly. It's also updated every second, as opposed to a 24-hour cycle for newspaper.
Last question is, will internet news ever replace newspapers?
I think most likely it may replace,
Why?
but it will take on a considerable time for that because more and more people feel reading on the internet. On the internet is comfortable, and those newspaper may become obsolete in the future.
Thank you very much.